Hello Motivators, my name is Brandon Bullert and I am the Director of Fitness and Nutrition with Team Motivate. Sponsored to you by Soldier Water and Walk for Troops. So this is one of my favorite times of the year. It's summertime. You know what that means? It means busting out the grill. So we get to make burgers and all sorts of good fun stuff on the grill. Tonight we're going to take lean ground lamb and lean ground sirloin, put it together. I'll show you some of my favorite, one of my favorite recipes. You know, what I put in the meat. And I tell you what I'm showing you right now is just kind of a guideline. You don't have to do everything that I do, but just don't be afraid to experiment and have fun in the kitchen, okay? Like I said before, 75% of your outcome comes from food and nutrition. Your abs, your body, that's created in the kitchen. All right, motivators, let's get started. All right, motivators. Remember that I said every time that you have a meal or a snack, I want you to have a carbohydrate, a protein, and a fat. Well, we definitely have some fat and protein in the lean meat, okay? It's lean, it's not fat-free, so we're getting good fat, and we're also getting very good high-quality protein. Along, our carbohydrate for tonight are going to be sweet potato fries, okay? Sweet potato fries. I'm not adding a bun, so we're taking that carbohydrate out. And I tell you what, if it is a fun Sunday, there's no reason why you can't have an adult beverage with this meal, okay? I'm not going to choose to have an adult beverage with this meal, but you can have some fun. And be smart, everything in moderation. Along with the sweet potato fries and the meat, we're going to do some frozen, easy vegetables, and I'll show you what I do and how I make my frozen vegetables. Alright motivators, like I said, we're going to have sweet potato fries. And the directions say to preheat the oven at 400, which I already did. And when I usually preheat the oven, I usually do it for about 10 minutes. Okay, for this recipe, it actually says 400 degrees. So I've already been there, done that. And now I'm going to put them on a non-stick pan. Whenever you're making your food, you definitely want to try to start with the things that definitely will take the longest. And these sweet potato fries will definitely take longer than anything tonight. So I want to get these guys started and fired up so that by the time everything's done, you can eat everything at the same time, okay? Alright, we got the sweet potato fries in the oven, getting ready to rock and roll. Next thing, we're going to take the frozen vegetables. And I tell you what, have fun with the vegetables. Get as many vegetables in your body as you possibly can. Good high fiber, keep the satiety level high, and I'll show you what I want to do, what I want you to do when you put actually the vegetables on the plate. I want about 75%, almost 60-75% of the plate to be full with those good vegetables. Alright, so taking the vegetables, just put them in there in your pot, and kind of like what I do with the sweet potato fries, or not the sweet potato fries, but the yams and the sweet potatoes, is to actually fill up the pot now so you got about an inch below the top part of the vegetables. And when I put these, I'm just going to start simmering them. I'm just going to go nice and low at first, just start to let the water kind of boil. Alright motivators, along with my burger, I absolutely love onions and mushrooms. So I got baby bella mushrooms already sliced, ready for me to put in the pan, and I got myself a red onion. So I'm going to chop up some red onion and throw that in with the mushrooms. And literally all I'm going to do is I'm going to put fat-free cooking spray canola oil, a little bit of pepper, garlic in with the mushrooms and onion. Chop up the onion here. And like I said, everything that I'm doing is just kind of a guideline. If you have any other creative ideas, you go right ahead, add it, and you know what? you can actually send me a recipe at www.motivate, that's M-O-T-O-V, the letter A, the number 8.com, or send me an email at brandon@motivate.com. Alright, here we go. Slicing up the onion. Okay, try not to get any teary eyes. Pay attention here so we don't cut the fingers. Just slicing away. Just slice away. You can cut your onions as big or as small as you want. Just have fun with it. Alright. I'm going to put them in the pan. Along with the mushrooms that are already pre-sliced. Pre-sliced, pre-washed mushrooms. Makes it simple, makes it easy. Get all those mushrooms in there. Alright. So literally I'm just going to take that fat-free canola oil, spray that all in there. Take some ground pepper. And you can always add, and I know I will be, maybe a little bit more pepper, maybe a little bit more canola oil. And I gotta have garlic. Garlic, to me, I love it. In with the mushrooms and onions. Like so. Bring this to the oven. I'm going to fire this up. I'm going to put it at a high heat. I want to really caramelize the mushrooms, the onions, and the garlic. Get all that together. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crank the heat up on those vegetables. And I'm going to get started here on the mushrooms and onions. Next, we're going to go right to the meat. Alright, motivators, we'll see you in a second. Alright, motivators, so don't forget to set your timer on those sweet potato fries. They're going to be in there at 400 degrees for roughly about 20 minutes. Okay? Get those started, let them start to bake and do their thing while you're getting everything else ready. So everything will come back and come together and be ready to rock and roll for you to eat all at the same time. Okay, so we're going to get started with the meat. It takes the fastest, so we'll start with this actually at last. So this is 96% lean beef, and then I have natural American ground lamb. I'm going to put both of these together. Absolutely phenomenal combination. Definitely one of my favorites for the grill during the summer. Start mixing that together. Now, fortunately enough, I do live in Southern California right now, so I have quite a few sunny days here in Southern California, so I can actually enjoy the grill. I was born and raised in Minnesota, and joined the United States Marine Corps, and we definitely just had a handful of those days that weren't too humid, or if it was snowing or whatnot, that you could actually use the grill in Minnesota. Okay, got the meat all clumped up together like so. Now I'm actually going to make a little hole, okay, into the beef like so. Make it a hole into the beef. So I make this hole or this cup